Yeah, welcome to the Crypto Ofubu YouTube channel where we do our best to keep you informed about the current condition of the cryptocurrency market. Shortly, I will move to the business of the day, and I promise you it's going to be a time worthwhile. But before then, I want you to take 5 seconds of your time to click on the like icon button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell icon and click on all to get notification as soon as we upload a new video. That being said, let us move to the business of the day. All right, before us here is the chart of Bitcoin, and this is the chart of Bitcoin on a daily time frame. Usually I like making use of the daily time frame because it gives you a better picture, a long-term picture of what Bitcoin is, will do. The 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame, well, maybe it is good for those that are using it, but I think for the fact that the institutional traders, they use they depend on the long term time frame to take their trade decisions, and also to get a better focus of what the particular assets will do in the long term. So the 1 day chart usually gives us a long term projection of what the market will do. That is why I usually base my analysis on the 1 day time frame, and it is quite very simple, no complications. Yeah, all right, this is Bitcoin, and we can notice this rising channel. Bitcoin stayed inside this rising channel for some time and found support around the rising channel here, and also this white trend line. Let me change the color of this trend line. Let me change the color of this trend line so that we can identify it very easily. Let me put okay, this. All right, okay, that will be all right. All right, so we can see this rising trend line was also serving on the support, and also the bottom of this rising horizontal channel was also serving as a support, and this was the point where Bitcoin bounced off and eventually broke out of this upper trend line of the rising this horizontal channel, and also broke out of this parallel trend line, which has for some time served as a very serious resistance. You can see it here. It was serving as a very serious resistance. Bitcoin could not break above this trend line. Eventually Bitcoin rolled down, and then coming back to test this trend line at this point again, it was no problem for Bitcoin at all. Bitcoin broke above this trend line. Right now, this trend line is serving as a very serious support for Bitcoin. Let's zoom out on this chart a bit. All right, this trend line is serving as a very serious support for Bitcoin. Now, this is the daily candle. We are hoping to see the close of this candle in the next 2 hours 50, in next 2 hours 49 minutes, and we hope that the next candle that we open for tomorrow does not open below this white line. If the next candle that we open tomorrow open below this white line, it therefore means that we are likely to roll down to around 53k. That is basic. That is very basic. Well, we may go a bit lower than that, but to start with, these dotted lines are going to serve as the first line of support, and eventually if we cannot hold this line, then we may see a little dip further than this. But if the candle that will be opening tomorrow open above this white trend line, that means we are still having demand sustaining the upward momentum in this market. Take note, we have to open the next day candle above this white trend line. If we open a candle below this trend line, it therefore means that we are going to roll down to this spot around 53k. So that is that for the price of Bitcoin. And let us look at what the RSI is doing. The RSI, the resistance strength index, I told us that the RSI right now is below 60, and when we are below 60, it therefore means that we are outside the territory of very bullish price action. We are outside the territory, the very bullish territory. That territory above 60 is regarded to be a very bullish territory. Right now we have broken out of that very bullish territory and we are above 50. Going below 50 is going to put us into a bearish territory, but remaining above 50 still means that we are still in the bullish territory. Now let's look at the MACD. Clearly the MACD is showing us a bearish character. The MACD is showing us a bearish behavior. That is what the MACD is showing us here. And the MACD is not showing us any sign of recovery. This is quite critical. So we have to be careful whatever we are doing at the market right now. Pay attention to the market and also pay attention